So Fabio Quartararo starting from his 5th pole position of the season, 12th front row start. Can he be the man to cap a dream weekend for Petronas Yamaha SRT, be the first non-factory Yamaha rider to ever win in MotoGP? Yamaha's first all front row since Le Mans 2017. Are we, 45 minutes or so away from Yamaha's first lockout of the podium? Phillip Island 2014, Lorenzo Rossi and Bradley Smith. There are the 3 Yamaha men on the front row,
who will be celebrating in Sepang, the penultimate chapter of 2019, about to get underway. Lights out, good start from Jack Miller on the second row. Morbidelli away, best of all, from the front row. Is it going to be Morbidelli or will it be Miller? He's coming around the outside. Is he going to try and take the lead into turn 1? Look at Marquez as well.
Oh, Marquez was rubbing up the inside of one of the cats. I think it was Petrucci. Look at Marquez, super aggressive. He's alongside Fabio Quartararo, the poleman already in the second corner.
Fabio Quartararo is really struggling now. He's dropped down 2 places.
It's not been the first lap that Fabio Quartararo wanted. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Quartararo started from pole, came over the line at the end of lap 1 in 8th place.
There's Morbidelli, there's Rins, there's Quartararo. He's still in 8th. He's made no forward movement since the opening lap.
Brilliant. Quartararo just has not got going. I wonder, it looked like when Marquez was up the inside of it at turn 3, where the Quartararo had a bit of a moment, a big slide in the rear tyre. I just wonder whether that really rattled him, knocked his confidence.
It all went wrong from the opening lap onwards, and then even when he tried to beat his teammate Morbidelli.
Yeah, that's a glum expression that we haven't seen too often on the face of Fabio Quartararo this year. It's all part of the learning process. He will take this one on the chin. Jack Miller's not happy with Alex Rins. These two had a little bit of an exchange yesterday. Miller felt like, for no apparent reason, he'd been run off the circuit in Q2 by Rins yesterday afternoon, turn number 15. It looks like that quarrel's rolled on into race day.
Just look how much of a gap Rossi's been able to build. Yeah. Now he's got past Jack Miller and he's out of the slipstream zone.
So Rossi can now try the not so easy task of hunting down Andrea Dovizioso.
Whoa,
Wing on, there's the wing. You can see why Jack's frustrated there, because basically Alex Rins just slammed into the side of him.
Bit of a T-bone there from Alex Rins. Well, that will be looked into.
And that's going to really affect Alex Rins' race, because that motorcycle now is not going to be a balanced motorcycle. Aerodynamically, we know how much you need those
wings. It looks like it's bothering him.
Well, they're on there for a reason, aren't they? Where was it? Was it Aragon where he lost one as well, wasn't it? But him and Mir lost one.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bit of a blue paint on the side of Jack Miller. You can understand why he's a little bit miffed there, Miller, because that was a bit cheeky by Rins.
Is he going to have another look into turn 9? No, he's not. It's not affecting him at the moment, is it? Rins has got through on Miller as well, the Suzuki rider. And Jack Miller running into a spot of trouble. Alex Rins has gone through on him, and now Franco Morbidelli. Miller's struggling now.
Miller's got more problems and worrying about what happened between him and Rins at turn 15. So Alex Rins has clicked into some good rhythm, actually, Rins. 2:006 on the last lap. He was half a second quicker than the 2 experienced Italians ahead of him. So is there a bit of late drama in terms of Alex Rins in the podium?
Yeah, and Dovi's getting the signal that it's not just Rossi, he's got the company, that Rins is coming as well. Dovi's had a moment.
Really affected the balance of the bike, yeah, because he's dropped right back in the punches of Rossi, hasn't he?
Something's happened to Dovi here, because he is in trouble. Here comes Valentino Rossi. You'll hear some noise from the crowd if this one gets pulled off. Rossi thought about it into turn 9, but not on this occasion. Will he try it into turn 14? Up through turn 10 we go. Rossi without a podium, way too long for his own liking. This is Dovi though, he's in 3rd at the moment, can't make inroads on Marquez. At the moment he's focusing on just holding on to 3rd, he's going pretty deep and hot into turn 15, but he just about gets that Ducati stopped as Rossi looks to try and close him in. A couple of veteran Italians squabbling for the last podium place.
I think it's fair to say there's a fair amount of experience between Valentino Rossi and Andrea Dovizioso in terms of Grand Prix podiums, appearances and victories, and abused tyres as well. So
here he goes, Rossi's having a look into turn 9. Can he get the Yamaha stopped on the cutback? Here comes Dovi, but then Rossi will have the inside line. He's desperately trying, but that's again, it's happened 3 or 4 times to Valentino now in this race.
Rossi was jamming those front brakes, and you can see his rear tyre hopping and skipping on the helicopter shot. It's the battle though that's keeping the fans on the edge of their seats for 3rd place. Desmo Dovi from the Doctor, from Alex Rins, Ducati, Yamaha and Suzuki.
He's not got much time left here to do something about this. Has Alex Rins got anything? Will Dovi hang on? Dovi looks over to the big screen to see where his opponents are.
Yeah, he's been quite adept in the past at shutting doors in people's faces.
Rossi's hot into turn 15. There was a chance there for Alex Rins. And it should be Dovi in third, and it is across the line. Valentino Rossi couldn't quite make it. He takes fourth as his best result for quite some time. Is he going to try and take the lead into turn one? Look at Marquez as well.
Oh, Marquez was rubbing up the inside of one of the cats. I think it was Petrucci. Look at Marquez, super aggressive. He's alongside Fabio Quartararo, the poleman already in the second corner. Electric start by the world champion. Is he up the inside of Fabio Quartararo? He is. What a dream start by Marquez. He's picking them off at will.
Gloves off from Marc Marquez, and look at the Ducatis now. Jack Miller it is that leads then from Maverick Vinales. Dovi up the inside of Franco Morbidelli. Marc Marquez in fifth ahead of Quartararo, who's got a nightmare start from pole position.
So in the space of 4 corners, Marc Marquez has picked off 6 places already. Brilliant launch off the line. He's already up the inside of Fabio Quartararo. We're looking back from the Repsol Honda man at Fabio Quartararo. Marquez now piles the pressure on Franco Morbidelli. Vinales tries to attack Jack Miller. No way through.
Marc Marquez could not be more motivated after what happened here yesterday. Unbelievable start from the 93. Rossi did not get away too well. He's got work to do already. We're going into turn 9 here. Miller it is that leads. Maverick Vinales sees a gap, but he can't find his way through.
Marquez got Morbidelli on the brakes in the turn number 9. He's just cutting through the field here. That's not an easy task.
Marquez is up to second.
They both run wide. The 2 Ducatis run each other wide. Marquez picks up Jack Miller, and in one lap, Marc Marquez has gone from 11 to second.
Here, Miller it is that leads. Maverick Vinales sees a gap, but he can't find his way through.
Marquez got Morbidelli on the brakes in the turn number 9. He's just cutting through the field here. Marc Marquez, Vinales has got the inside line on Jack Miller through turn number 11, so Vinales now hits the front, but it's Marquez the man to keep an eye on. Vinales with clear track in front of him. This is exactly what he wanted. He showed an FP3 yesterday morning. He could make a break. Marquez knows that. Got to find a way through quickly on Jack Miller. Petrucci, but Vinales is trying to go. He's trying to check out already through the first 2 sectors on lap number 2. He's been on to Jack Miller by nearly 7:10. In turn number 6, but look at Vinales. He has gone.
Marc Marquez desperate now to get past Miller. We're on board with the Aussie in second place, the number 43, trying to close in.
Could be too late already though, because Vinales is just able to run his own pace. We know when there's nobody balking him, holding him up in the mid-corner, he can use the corner speed now of the Yamaha to cut his own lap time. There's nobody disrupting him, nobody impeding him. Vinales is just exactly where he wanted to be. This was the master plan in Australia last weekend for Maverick. It didn't work out on that occasion, but he's executed plan A to perfection here today. Nobody's had that kind of rhythm.
He's been in tremendous form, hasn't he, in the second half of this season, but this is the best we've seen of him.
It's been all about this man today. He threatened this performance in FP3. Brilliant. Should he have done this last weekend in Phillip Island? He'll certainly tell us he should have done, but it's been a top performance by the top gun who heads to the last corner. He's going to be victorious. Magnificent Maverick in Malaysia. Marquez will be second. What about the final podium place?
Yeah, there will be drama for third in the final corner, but the checkered flag is out and he's done it. Vinales is victorious. It's Mavericks Malaysia as he wins for Yamaha and ends a 9-year drought in Malaysia.